Action. Well, we'll talk about him.
Hey YouTube, it's Keith. Pavlov. Both. And
Keith
tripod.
Pavlov and tripod. Hi guys!
Hey, I love these knife sale vids. It's a good way to pick up knives you're looking for in your collection, for your collections for cheap.
Yeah,
because it's other knife user or knife lovers or whatever.
Ways we can afford to get these nicer knives.
You can usually get a good price, and you know it's taken care of. I bought this off T-Mun's One. He had a knife sale, I think, what, last week?
Week before last, yeah.
It was it's a BYRD RAVEN. When they first came out, the aluminum grip, and it was $15. Awesome price, and it's another bird for my collection. It did have a lanyard on it, which I liked, but I cut it off so I could take it apart and learn how to make the lanyard myself. And I did notice that it had the zip tie mod, so you could wave it. So I was expecting, it's not on there now. But,
no kidding.
I was expecting the liner to be worn out pretty far from waving it over and over. But when I did get it, the liner's pretty perfect actually. It's still kind of early. You can tell it wasn't used very often. So that was good. Has a nice sturdy liner lock on this BYRD RAVEN. And I'll go into the review after this. But as I would close it. Okay, so I knew it was waved, so there might be something wrong with it. And $15 is I'm perfectly happy, super fucking happy to have this. But when I was closing it, I could hear ting, like a metallic ping or whatever. It didn't sound right. And the blade was hitting this pin back here when you closed it, this back pin right there. Oh, can't even, that back pin, it was hitting the top of that when I would close the knife, and I couldn't figure out why. So it took me a while to figure it out, and I figured it out. The stop pin right here, it actually rotates around, moves up and down in all sorts of different ways. I don't know if it was from waving it or whatever, but yeah, this whole thing is pretty loose. I might take the knife apart, but I wanted a quick fix because I wanted to throw this in my pocket right away, and it was only $15. So what did I do? I was trying to fit Gorilla Tape around the stop pin, just so there'd be enough extra there so the blade wouldn't contact that pin in the back. But I figured out, I just threw some Gorilla Tape right here. Right there. See that little strip right there? And when I close the knife now, that creates enough room so that the blade does not hit that pillar. So all is good. Even with that loose stop pin, it doesn't affect the lockup. Nothing's fucked up from that. Locks up nice and tight. Baby, I really need you to... Sorry, I just want to... Okay, I'll do the review later.
No, come on.
She wants to play with her Kindle.
Just do this. Get it over with.
Right.
What the hell do you need from me?
But I need your participation. Everybody likes it. Oh, and I'm probably not going to stop with just that tape, because the tape will eventually come off there. So I talked to Neptuneknives, because he said he uses an epoxy resin.
Hold this real quick.
He uses an epoxy resin to extend the life of his lock bars, especially on titanium. And also, you can use it on the tang of the knife or on a stop pin to extend the life. And he recommended some epoxy resins and where to get them and best way to apply them. He's very knowledgeable. Neptuneknives, and we also love him because he does them with his wife Mel.
Yeah.
Dave and Mel, Neptuneknives.
So it's nice to see another couple out there.
He tests all the knives. I guess he does have a website that's under construction, and he has super high-end knives, and he tests them all. Even if they're high-end, he's gonna test the shit out of it to make sure it's safe to sell to you for tactical use, just hard use. And he's got a lot of knowledge about striders, so if you ever had any questions about him, go to this guy right here. But anyway, so he recommended ways to do the stop pin, and I'll go into the knife now. I don't know if that's an issue with all the Ravens, if this stop pin is weak or whatever, or because it was waved. I don't know.
You're already at 520. Do you want to stop this and do a different, put it on a different?
Yeah, I'll do a review later, but
no, you can do it now. I'm just saying, do you want to stop this video and record another video for the review? You said anything over 9 minutes, you're already at 5.5.
Oh, that was a minute already talking about it. Yeah, I'll do the review later.
You know what?
I'm not ready. Go ahead and shut it off. It's fine.
We're not going to just shut it off like that.
Shut it off right now.
I'm just saying.
Well, I can do it real quick. All right. With this Raven, the serrations here, they're kind of more jagged.
Don't put your hand behind it. You block the light.
It helps focus.
No, it doesn't. You're blocking all of our light.
Can you focus in? These serrations are more jagged than most of the other bird serrations. See how the teeth are super pointy. They're not bad. They're just more pointy. So
Get
keep
your finger out of there.
Keep that in mind when you're sharpening it on the sharp maker, because the triangle part doesn't sink as deep into that super pointy area. So that's the thing to keep in mind. I don't know if these aluminum Ravens came with a plain edge. I'm not sure. This coating, this black coating on here,
really makes the knife look dull.
What do you mean dull?
Look in the viewfinder. Look how dull. Lay it down on the thing.
Like color dull or sharp?
Just like
dull?
flat.
Yeah.
No, not the sharpness. What the hell does that have to do with the black coating,
I don't
jackass?
know, I'm asking you.
The blade looks flat, dull, like, I don't know how to explain it.
Anti-reflective?
Dirty.
Could be. Yeah, I do like the finish on here, though. It doesn't show scratches. It doesn't chip off. Been using this a lot. Sharpens up. There's a lot of room on here. On the edge they grind. So I imagine they come brand new, super sharp, like all my birds have. This one can't be any different. So there's a lot of room to sharpen up. It's got 2 Teflon washers, or white plastic. I'm sure they're Teflon. Birds are pretty good quality. And it's super smooth. There is a detent, but it's not too strong. You can shake it out. I'm going to shake it out, Marie. You can just shake it down, and that wasn't very hard. It flicks out nice and fast. Do it one more time. Flicks out nice and fast, even with the thumb. And what else? I do like the aluminum grip, because it slides in and out of your pants. Because the clip is very strong, and it's also black coated, by the way, if you like that. The screws are nice and big, so it'll be easy to maintain. This, I like how it's thin right here, and the lock bar does stick out a little bit right there, the lining. And it's got a choil, like a lot of bird knives. This feels really comfortable. It's about 3.5 inches, and it feels really good in the reverse grip, because this part's rounded, and your pinky goes under the clip. This finger goes in. Oh, I'm out of the light, that's why. Jesus. And that finger goes there, this finger goes here. I stabbed my shirt. So that feels really comfortable right there for reverse grip, and the blade kind of angles that way, so that's cool. And also, I was gonna say, oh, you can shake it out like this too. I'm gonna flip it down.
Watch the dog behind you.
Did you get it?
Yes.
See, flicks out. It's really super smooth because of those Teflon washers.
9 minutes.
There's not a Torx bit on this side. It's just flat right there. 2 body screws. There's the lanyard hole. There was a lanyard on here, like I mentioned. I liked the lanyard so much I took it off so I could learn how to make those lanyards. So T-Muns did a good lanyard on that. And I saw ER720. He modified his. He had an aluminum handled one. He sanded it so it was shiny, and this feather pattern is cool. The feather pattern I like, but not on the plastic FRN ones, because that tears the crap out of your pants. what with the aluminum, it's fine, and it sets the bird knives apart. That's why I liked it. So that's a quick review. I like this. I've been carrying it since I got it. 15 bucks. It's perfect for this little knife. It was a great find. So happy. I wish I could find them for 15 bucks all the time. So thanks, T-Mun's one.
I'm glad you can't, because we'd be broke.
So he didn't say it was all brand new and shit like that. So completely great guy to buy from. So, alright guys.
Have a good one.
Bird Raven.
Go check out T-Mun's and Neptune Knives.
T-Mun's ones.
T-Mun's 1 and Neptune Knives. Go check out their channels. They're both great guys.
Oh, and ER720 had a video on how he modified his Raven.
And ER720,
Pro.
go check him out. He's also a really great guy.
Yep. Eric.
ERC720. ER720. I don't have room to write his name down.
Yeah.
Catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey YouTube, Pav again. I forgot one thing. Even if this knife was to close, because of the choil, it's not going to cut your finger. Even if the lock fails, or if you're worried about the stop pin or whatever, even if the knife closes, it's still not going to cut your finger. So, pretty cool. Makes it a little safer. Alright, bye.